Sup everybody, OG Fit with a Q&A video. Got a question from a good friend of mine, Shaniqua, who I call Shogun. She has a fitness related question. What would be the best regimen for me to get back into exercising after a couple years of being stagnant? It's a good question. The way I take this question is immediately you want to cut some fat and tone up. And what you got to understand is if you haven't been working out or exercising for a while, the first thing that I'm going to tell everybody, not just Shaniqua, but just anybody, is you don't go straight to talking about exercising or any fitness related, going straight into working out. So first things first, cut away the junk food and anything high in sugar, like soda, Kool-Aid, and any juice like grape, apple. It's all high in sugar. You want to get your diet on point, otherwise you'll just be exercising with no purpose, which is basically what I just said. If you have a dirty diet, then the exercising, and not only that, but like you said, being away from any fitness related exercises or routine, more or less, you got to get your diet on point. Don't be discouraged because there are cheat days. Just not for the first couple months. You want to make sure you're eating clean for at least 8 weeks. 8 to 12 they say, but 8 weeks you want to have a strict diet, and then you can just have a full-on meal, not day, meal of eating, let's say, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and say for dessert you want to eat pie or whatnot. That would be considered a cheat meal. You want to eat lean meats, low fat, and skinless if possible. I know some people have a financial situations to where they don't have the necessary means to buy the food that you should be eating. Believe it or not, there are good carbs. There's a lot of bad carbs, but there is good carbs, like bananas, whole wheat, and grains, bread and rice, which is what you want. Sweet potatoes is also what you want too. If you don't like sweet potatoes, then you could just substitute that with eating brown rice. And let's see here. Snacking, if that's what you do on a regular basis, would consist of almonds, salt-free peanuts, trail mix, etc., along the lines of whole grains and whole wheat. You may not like it, but the results are going to be worth it. With training, you'll want to make sure you don't overdo it. Start small and don't feel obligated to start with advanced techniques because you'll feel the need to have results instantly. Now, results you'll see in about a month, but don't feel obligated to push yourself or overexert yourself because you feel the need to have, because that's what happens a lot of times. You'll see someone else pushing that way and you'll want to quickly get to that point, but it's not worth injuring yourself. I'd recommend starting with standard push-ups, crunches, and squats in a 3-set 10 to 12 rep range. If you want to use weights, that's fine. I wouldn't push over 15 pounds. For you just getting back into the rhythm of things. That's a good standard weight as far as doing curls to tone up the arms, doing squats, holding them down to your sides. That's good for your legs, and if you want to work out the glutes. Jogging's good. A lot of cardio is going to get you back to where you need to be. Even though I'm not a fan of cardio, I'd highly recommend it for someone who's been away from any kind of fitness. Worst thing you want is to injure yourself, like I said before you even get started. So notice I didn't give you a big exercise explanation here because it's mostly going to come from discipline and nutrition. When you get further along, I can explain in another video to how advanced training would go. But this is all just my advice. You can either take it or you can break away from it.